I know a lot of you want to start online businesses, but with all the information out there, it seems just so overwhelming. And to be honest, a lot of stuff online just doesn't work. I know because when I was homeless, just trying to make money online any way that I could, I didn't have experience. I was a college dropout. I didn't have any skills. I quit every job that I've ever had. But I did this side hustle and it made me money from day one. When I got started with it, I didn't have AI and I had to do everything from scratch, but now we have AI. So I want to empower you with the tools that you need to finally start your online business. In this video, I want to teach you how you can use ChatGPT and Printful to start your first print-on-demand business for less than $5. For this side hustle, we're only going to be needing 3 tools: ChatGPT, which is completely free; Printful, which actually allows us to have a print-on-demand business. This is also free. You don't pay until you make your first sale. And Hostinger. This is where we're gonna host our online store, and their plans start at just $3.99 a month. Now, I will have everything linked in the description, so pause this video and sign up if you wanna follow along. Print-on-demand is when you sell custom items that another company makes and ships to your customers. Now, you can sell products just like big brands, but the difference is you only pay for the item after your customer has bought from you. This way, there is no risk to getting set up because it is completely free to start. You don't have to handle inventory or shipping, so all you need to do is create a winning design, then get that design in front of your customer so that they can buy from you. The way that we're going to create profitable print-on-demand designs is by using ChatGPT. I want you to go to the description box and copy and paste this prompt into ChatGPT. This prompt is super detailed and goes over multiple parts that I'll explain to you. So we have our audience. Who are they? I want to say, for example, homeschooling parents. We then are going to want ChatGPT to go beyond the superficial and identify a few things about our audience so that we can have an idea of who our audience is, what they want, so that we can create the best designs. So I told ChatGPT to identify my audience's identity and values, their core beliefs and their personality traits, any inside jokes or language that this demographic use, their psychology and buying triggers of what makes them buy. Is it fear? Is it motivation? For the end of the prompt, we're going to say end with 10 to 15 potential print-on-demand products that would stand out and sell. When it was done, ChatGPT gave me this super detailed guide that I can now go over. Some of the sub-niches that I thought were good were like this neurodivergent family one, because that is a sub-niche that you could create products for. It gave us the subreddits that we can look at. So for example, homeschooling subreddit, we can go through here and see what language people are using, what designs people like, what ideas and topics and stuff we could turn into a print-on-demand product. It also gives us the exact prompts that we could use with the measurements and the color palettes and everything. We copy and paste this and then create our designs from there. Now, what I did ask it was, hey, could you put this together as a full downloadable document that I could always refer to? So we have this PDF file that we could always reference and even drop it into any chats that we're having. So I could just say, create a design based on this audience. And we don't have to keep retyping everything to let the AI know our audience. If I wanted to generate any of these designs, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Now, we don't only have to generate these one by one. For this prompt, I said, create 3 separate versions of this design. This should produce 3 separate downloadable images. And I said, be a little creative and throw me a wild card, but still stick to the prompt. As you can see, ChatGPT is creating 3 of them back to back, but they're a little bit different. So we can get variety and see which one is the best design. So where are we gonna list these products? Well, we can use a website like Hostinger to host our website. This is good because we have a full brand. So maybe we wanna sell digital products and we wanna sell print-on-demand products and we wanna have a blog. That's the benefit of doing it on your own website like Hostinger compared to just throwing it on Etsy, where you're a lot more limited. Hostinger is super affordable. Their plans start at just $3.99 per month, and you get up to 50 websites. So even if you want to have different niches and stuff, you can do that. There's 0 transaction fees. Choose the plan that suits you. Just know that the longer your plan, the better price you're going to get. And to get you even more of a better price, I want you to just enter in my coupon code ENERGY, and you're going to get 10% off that plan. I always suggest going with a longer plan. That way you always have access to a website, whether you get started today or whether you get started next year. Thank you so much to Hostinger for sponsoring this part of the video. When you're signed up with Hostinger, you can let AI create the website for you. Just enter your brand name. So it might be like, Homeschoolers Unite or something. Just make sure in your description you mention that you want to have an online store, and then it'll automatically add that to your site, and then press on create website. After a few seconds, you will get a full-blown website that you can go in and just customize to be what you want it to. Let's hit continue. What we're going to do next to actually get the print on demand part is we're going to go to integrations, and then you'll see that we have a Printful integration. So just click on get started, then click on add Printful. Printful is completely free to sign up, so either log in or sign up for Printful with your email. Once we are in Printful, we can take that design that ChatGPT gave us and then just drag it and drop it into the editor. Now, when I added that ChatGPT design into Printful, you can see that the image resolution is too low. So one easy way that you can fix this, there are a lot of ways, is that you can go here to Canva. You can drag and drop that image here, go to edit, and then click on image upscaler. You can do like 2 times, 4 times, but let's upscale that. So I'm gonna download this from Canva, the upscaled version. I dragged it and dropped it back into Printful. And as you can see now, the print quality is good. It's 300, exactly where it needs to be. Whenever we create that design in Printful, we can go in our products tab in Hostinger and see that our product is right here. If we want to edit that, just click on the product and it'll open up everything to edit that for us. We can use Hostinger's AI to generate the product details, so we don't even need to write anything. Now, we don't only need to use this basic mockup that Printful gave us. We can actually create our own mockups also using ChatGPT. So all I told it was, can you give me a realistic mockup of this t-shirt folded onto a bunch of homeschooling related products? And I said this is a Gildan 5000. The reason I said that is because ChatGPT can know like what to make the t-shirt look like. And then this is what it gave us, which is more related to our niche. So whatever design that you have, just drop it into ChatGPT. The prompt will be pasted in the description. And then when you have your shirt, download that, come back to Hostinger and click on add media. Once we save those changes, we can see that our product is live in our store. And then you can see how the ChatGPT mockup looks right here. When a customer is in our store, all they need to do is add it to the bag, pay for their item, then Printful will use your payment method on file to create and ship that product to your customer. You keep whatever the profit is. Let's go back to ChatGPT so I can give you 3 more tips to create the best designs. To create your design, I have this prompt that you could literally just copy and paste into here. Now, we want ChatGPT to act as a professional print-on-demand designer. All you're gonna do is give it your goal. So I have a goal of maybe making 100 sales a month. You will tell it your audience. I'm just gonna say see PDF, if you guys remember the PDF that we created earlier of our audience. And then for our product type, if you're selling t-shirts, put t-shirts. If you're selling mugs, put mugs. I'm gonna put t-shirts. If you guys want a specific tone or mood, so I can say sarcastic or cheeky, and if you want to add any specific trends, memes, or phrases, then you can also put that here. I told it your job is to create 10 to 15 design concepts. This is how you're gonna get the best designs from ChatGPT because they're not random, they're exactly from the research. Now, I'm not saying all of these are gonna be good, but you can use your discernment to only generate the best ones. When you do find an idea that you like, literally just copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you the graphic that you can put into Printful. Now, right now, it's being kind of random. So one thing I like to do is go to Pinterest, and in Pinterest, we can just type in teacher shirt designs or whatever our niche is. and start looking at some ones that we really like. In Pinterest, we have something called boards. So I named this board T-shirt inspo. But when you see an idea that you like, all you need to do is save it to that board by clicking on save. All the ideas that you saved will then be in this specific board, and you will get even more ideas that you can add. What we'll then do is screenshot our board and put that image into ChatGPT. We can tell ChatGPT, based on these images, please describe what this style is. I said, please give me 5 prompts so I can design something similar for homeschool teachers. This is good because now the designs that ChatGPT creates is going to be more similar to your personal style rather than whatever it decided to create. From using those prompts, these are some of the graphics that I got, and I really like this one. I could put that on a shirt or a mug or a poster, whatever it is. Now, we don't only want to say, okay, I like this design, so it's good. We want to use ChatGPT to actually audit ourselves as well. So I am going to use this prompt for auditing. I'm going to insert my target audience, and then I'm going to say my goal, which is 100 sales a month. And I have this prompt that you could just copy and paste that ChatGPT is going to analyze and score our design. From here, ChatGPT is going to give us a detailed breakdown of what's going right and what's going wrong, specifically in this actionable improvement. So it's saying you need to simplify the bus. Maybe, you could change up the font or whatever. I want you guys to implement these changes in the beginning before you even upload your product. That way you're not just uploading something that is gonna flop. You guys now have everything that you need to start your online business. And trust me, you do not need to overthink, you do not need to procrastinate. Just take the first step and then let everything snowball from there. If you guys have any more questions, I try to respond to almost all comments in the comment section below, so just leave them down there. And if you need more help to start your online business, then I will put this playlist on the screen. Other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video.